Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wachah, Kodash. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Citations to you brothers out there pushing this truth. You Akim out there pushing this truth with honesty, sincerity, and fearlessness, you know. We are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. And when I say we, the so-called blacks, so-called Native Americans, and so-called Hispanics are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of, all right? Now, we are here to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom that you call America. And America doesn't mean nothing but bitter. It's a bitter place and a place of confusion. And the Bible is called Mystery Babylon. And the Bible is called Sodom and Egypt, all right? And we have war on the brink. We have so many things happening, you know, a lot of judgments and stuff like that. All right. And I want to dive in through the spirit on, I was watching another lesson. I forget where the brother was from, but he made a good point and he's seen something and I seen something. So I feel like I want to do a lesson on that. I'm let you watch a video. It's a video or it's a podcast, which is what they call it, podcast Fresh and Fit. You know, on this podcast, the brother made the individual made a good point, you know, on what's going on, and it's actually prophecy, you know, on America. And I'm gonna watch the video, then we're gonna go through some precepts. All right. Because America has done so much craziness beyond measures. You know, America has done all the countries wrong. You know, get out of there. Americans have done a lot of malice towards different countries, and it's pretty much the big bully. And America has so much pride, you know. But we're gonna check it out. All right. Yeah, so that is because Fresh and Fit, though they're both foreigners. I think the dark skinned guy, I think his name is Fresh. He's out of Caribbeans, I believe, and Fit Myron, he's from Sudan. You know, those are two foreign guys, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know where the other guy's from, but they're giving you a mindset on how these countries really see America. And it's gonna get even bigger because of what's going on today. The hyperinflation, gas prices, sanctions. America has sanctions everyone. You know, America has sanctions, and then you have the one world government that they're going to force. That no one voted for this, and you know what I'm saying. They're just going to force this. All right. I want to go to Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 7. Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, you know, that made all the earth drunken. And when it says made all the earth drunken, meaning all the earth has indulged in Babylon's philosophies, which is America. You know, your Asian man is throwing on a suit now. They're practicing Christmas over there. You know, they're doing everything American. They do everything American. They got their own cities in America. And, you know, it's all types of stuff. East Indian to your Japanese, to your Australian. Everyone has done things to a point where they are drunken by America's philosophies. They've been programmed and stuff like that. So, you know, and the nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. And it basically grew to be mad at America. They're tired of America, you know. You know, they're tired of America, man. These people are tired of America and their existence and the bullying they've done. And America's still doing things behind the scene as we are getting distracted. You know what I'm saying? So let's go to Revelations chapter 14, verse 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen. It's fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And everybody, since we got this internet and everything, everybody's starting to realize the wickedness that America is involved in, especially, you know, within domestically and outskirts. You know, all these nations are starting to see the hypocrisy America has gone, especially with this war in Ukraine. You know, they see a incompetent president. You know, they see all this craziness, man, and it's crazy. You know, they drunk of, you know, the nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. A lot of people are in bed with America and seeing what they're doing against Russia, and they're getting scared, and they're, you know, hyperinflation is affecting. There's a matter of fact, let's go to it. There's a riot over there in Paris or in France right now. that's what you see over there. All right. I got a precept up. We're going to go to that precept, 2nd Esdras, chapter 15 and 14. And this is what the result of it is going to happen. Jacob's trouble, and sedition among men. Woe unto the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword in their destruction draweth nigh. One people shall stand up to fight against another, and the sword is in their hand. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. All right? A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and the tribulation, the great tribulation. All right? They won't care about the kings or nothing, anybody that's in power. That's what's going on, Sedition among men, and that's not the only place that they're protesting at. The news is not telling you, they're pushing a lot of wickedness, man. And Russia has always been against child pedophilia and stuff like that. And that's what they're against this, Ukraine is very satanic and Nazis and wicked stuff. They're not telling you it's a large propaganda-like thing. But the nations are against America, man. Even them nations, even the ones that are allies, they're allies just under that you can't beat them, join them thing. They're scared, and people are getting fed up. All right, people are getting fed up, man. And let's go to Revelation 17 and 2. With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication. And when they say the kings, that means your presidents of many countries and your top guys of many of these countries have made deals with America because America is head of the merchants and stuff like that, the shipping of different things. They've made deals, you know what I'm saying? And the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. So, it's time. It's time to really see what it is to be, because Babylon is falling, man. Babylon is really falling. You see a lot of this wickedness going on, and it's all these nations are. That's what you're seeing on that Fresh and Fit. They're talking about how America. They're tired of America, and they see it. These guys go overseas all the time. People in different countries hate America and how they bully and how they are like phony. They're the biggest phonies ever. All right. The biggest bullies ever. All right. Let's go to Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 17, or chapter 2, verse 15. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. So basically, when he's talking about that, it's talking about feeding them philosophies and, everything that America has to offer. Is not talking about actual drink. You know what I'm saying? It's talking about idolatries and stuff like that. America has gave all these countries gifts and idolatries, and they started realizing, making him drunken also, that he may have look on their nakedness, basically making them weak, because it would say a gift destroyeth the heart, making these nations weak to the point where they're weak, and they're being, everything is being displayed on them, and they can't even do nothing for themselves. All right. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, let thy foreskin be uncovered, and the cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned into thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. All right. So, America has done so much wickedness to these nations. Now that these nations are weak, they're sanctioned and stuff like that. They're sick and tired of the the hyperinflation. They're sick and tired of all the stuff that they've been doing. You know, they're very tired of it. You know. And with that being said, that's gonna be the ending of this lesson. You know, hoping the elect was well. Let me go to this. Habakkuk chapter 2 and 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establisheth a city by iniquity. That's the whole synopsis of this all. You know, these Edomites have been all over and colonized and been colonizing and trying to control things ever since. You know what I'm saying? These Edomites, you know, and now they're trying to implement the MOT to the B. You know, they're trying to implement that. You know. They're trying to get you to take the grain of rice, you know, the imprint, you know what I'm saying? And we should not do that, you know. And that's gonna make a lot of people, you know, go up against them. And it's gonna be a lot of guillotining and stuff like that. It's gonna get even worse. All right. With that being said, I want to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.